Forgive me, I'm not doing well, so maybe there is a little uneasy you can find in my voice. But that doesn't stop us sharing a good news with all of you. All our aspirants, all our CCP aspirants, all our previous credit officer aspirants, those who have not made to the final list in UBI, in various other banks, PNB, BOI, etc. There is a good news for you. Now in scale 2, 3 and 4, there are vacancies out for Union Bank Credit Officer. Before I start, I must give my best wishes to all my students. Thousands of our students have appeared IDBI Bank today morning at 8 o'clock, and now at 2 o'clock there is at 1 o'clock we have Bank of Maharashtra final exams. D-Day for forgive me, many of my aspirants. So best wishes. So let's start, let's begin. Before that, I must urge you to subscribe India's only dedicated professional banking platform, and we produce 85% result in all lateral entry exams. So let's dive into the details of the Union Bank Credit Officer vacancy. This vacancy, this exam, this entire process, entire course will be mentored by me, Praveen sir and Prithvi sir. We have 11 plus now 12 years of banking experience. I have with CCP, CIIB, Risk and Triple Master's degree, MBA Finance, PGDB, etc. Praveen sir, expert banker, faculty, and he teaches banking in Hindi. Prithvi sir, 20 plus years of banking experience. He guides us, and apart from that, we have not named the interview panelist for these courses. They will be added in the next stage. And Naresh sir is as always with us for mentoring you in interview segment. And the course highlight the course syllabus will mainly be focused on loan policy, credit appraisal and monitoring, analysis of financial statement, project finance and export credits, working capital and NPA management. And you can join the dedicated Telegram group for Union Bank SO is at telegram/Union Bank SO. The link is there in the description for your ease. The dedicated group for our all the updates which we are going to post in for the Union Bank aspirant. Okay. And yes, the notification is out. It's a backlog vacancy. The vacancy numbers are on your screens now. The vacancy numbers are on your screens now. If it is not clearly, yeah, I think it. I hope it is clearly visible. I hope it is clearly visible. Vacancy numbers are less, but that doesn't make you qualify. When there are less number of vacancy, less number of applications also come. And in lateral entry, not everyone possesses the required qualification. First check whether you meet the eligibility criteria or not, and if you have adequate knowledge or not, because I am going to discuss the syllabus at the end of the video. And if not, you can also join Knowledgist. We have comprehensive package for credit managers, and we every year we produce at least 300 to 400 credit officers for various banks, because the vacancy numbers are less always in credit officer, but we produce 300 to 400 credit officers in scale 2, scale 3, even nowadays in scale 4 also, in various banks. Okay. So let's begin, and the you can fill the application form from tomorrow onwards, 23rd, and the last date to file this by 12th of February. Okay. CBO result is getting delayed. CBO result is as usual getting delayed. So 3 vacancies in CA scale 4, 25 to 40 years is the age. Qualification must be a associate member of ICAI. Work experience, 6 years of CA experience. Okay. Post qualification experience must be in high value credit, appraisal of credit proposals. These are for CAs. Okay. But this maximum vacancy 34, these are backlog vacancy. The new vacancies are to come. A big number of vacancies are to come. So if you apply for this exam, you give your best, and even if you don't qualify, you become a strong candidate for the upcoming credit officer vacancy. This is what happens. When we prepare for exam, 85% of our students qualify in the first attempt, in the preparation stage, in the first preparation itself with knowledge. And the rest ones definitely get the selections, uh, definitely get selections in the upcoming 1 or 2 exams. There are various examples. Our success stories are lying in our YouTube platform, so you can find it out how people make it in their second attempt. Many people do it in first attempt, but because it's a continuous preparation. Overnight, you cannot be a well credit officer. You cannot be well versed with credit topics. You need to perform well in interviews. In these exams, interviews are deciders. They can make or break your prospects of a credit officer. Okay, so this takes time. Mm. You must stay prepared for that. Yes, those who are saying interested from our LinkedIn platform, you need to prepare for this exam. This is not a position where I am going to recruit. This is Union Bank office of Union Bank is going to recruit, and we are going to facilitate throughout the recruitment process. Yes, this is only for experienced candidate, Jyoti. Uh, yes. So work experience minimum 4 years. Usually the okay, for scale 3 lateral entries, you need to have 5 years experience. Now this is coming down. It's 4 years experience. You need to be graduate in any discipline, either CIB, MBA Finance, CMA, CA, CFA, CS is desirable. It's not mandatory. It's desirable. If it is with you, then well and good. But if you have experience and only graduation, then also you are eligible. Okay, because they are not going to find many people who have worked in MSME and corporate credit. Okay, retail credit is not allowed, but even if retail credit people are well versed with MSME, nowadays even a rural branch level there are focus on funding to MSME sector. Okay, maybe you are not finding any medium enterprises in your rural area, but definitely you are funding in micro segment, at least in micro segment, in small segment also. In micro segment, small shopkeepers are also the micro segment borrowers prospects for you, so that experience will count, right? Only if you are doing only personal loans, etc., maybe you are not eligible. But if you are doing business loans, any level, either they will fall in micro, there is nothing below micro, either it will fall in micro or small or medium, right? This experience will count. You have Anurag Chatterjee, very good question, sir. I have experienced 6 years in branch banking. You are not eligible, but you can still try. If you have worked as a field officer, second line officer, and if your organization is ready to say that you have worked, actually this one is not sales. Nowadays there are two types of vacancies. Vacancies are coming in credit. One is credit analyst. Another is credit analyst is sometimes credit sales, but credit processing and credit sales. So, like we have seen recently, that 2 days back we have interviews for credit analyst in SBI. So there they were focusing more on a credit sourcing part. That is some kind of sales job. Okay, but credit analysis, Union Bank always insist of credit analyst jobs. Credit processing jobs. You have to assess the credibility of your borrower, and then then you need to take a decision whether to fund or not. If funding is to be done, then how much funding is to be done. Okay, and you can go for scale 2. Just a second. If yes, you can go to scale 2, 5 vacancies, 22 to 35 years of age, same qualification, but there is a relaxation in in your work experience. That could be 2 years, right? That is 2 years work experience in MSME. Okay, yes. Yes, if branch banking but credit mainly, you may go for it. You may go for it. We'll see your curious case. I will ping one to one. We'll discuss. Okay. Yes. Some disclaimers for you. If you have a dual specialization, one should be in field of in the prescribed field. That means if you have MBA finance, dual specialization finance plus marketing, then if one is there in finance, then you are eligible. In case of major and minor, major should be in finance. Candidates having PG degree, MMS, MBA, PG diploma with more than two specialization not eligible. Cutoff of age limit, everything will be counted as on 1st of January 2023. If you have not experienced in scheduled commercial bank, whether you should apply. Okay. No, you cannot apply. You cannot apply. It's only for scheduled commercial bank experience. Online exam will be containing of reasoning, quantitative aptitude, professional knowledge and credit management part, and English language. Okay, 25 marks for reasoning. The less valuation is for reasoning. Quantitative aptitude will have 50 marks of valuation. English will have similar valuation with reasoning. So reasoning, English will have less valuation, 50 marks total. Quantitative aptitude 50 marks. PK, professional knowledge, that means more credit. Little general banking and professional banking questions will be asked of 100 marks. I will tell you from where the questions will be asked, whether you can prepare of your own, if you have a good research, if you have accumulated good study materials over the time, you can do it, no issue. I have not at all no issue, because even if you prepare of your own with my guidance, then also you become my student. So anyway, my students will qualify in highest numbers, so I have no issue. And you can join if you need our expertise, our experience, our research, and our result track record of 85%, then you can. So yes, negative marking is there, so you need to be little cautious while answering it. Okay. Salary in scale 2 will be 1 lakh post revision, 1.5 lakhs for scale 3, 1.75 for scale 4. This is the gross salary, and in hand salary only tax is being deducted. The rest is kept in NPS. Other, this is saving. This is not private bank kind of job like where CTC is 12 lakhs and in hand you get only 50 to 60,000. This is not like that. Okay. Yes. And if you ask me currently, because this is your salary is under revision after November 2022, hence I'm quoting the latest numbers. Even if you need to understand what you get by today, even if the revision is not done, the revision is 100% confirmed. So there is no need of being uh, being negative about that, okay, being pessimist about that. But still it is 1 lakh 30 for scale 3, around 80,000 for scale 2. Okay. Yeah. So personal interview and GD is there, 50 marks each. GD may be conducted or may not be conducted. Looking into the track record of credit officer exams in Union Bank, I must say there will be no GD, only PI. PI will consist 50 marks. So 50% will be the qualifying mark. At least you have to secure 25 to get it qualified. Okay. No, retail banking you will not be eligible, dear, unless you will not be eligible. So exam centers are in 12 locations. You can see on your screens in major locations, because there will be very less number of applicants. Hence, location numbers are restricted. Okay, and these are the broad syllabus we will discuss in an internal class. Today, I'm having a time constraint. My students are appearing for the exam, and I'm not doing well. I have so many assignments to do. There are 2 exams taking place. I have to take review many answers is to be made. But still, I will go you in a nutshell and tell you in a nutshell. In credit management, you have principles of lending, types of credit facilities, credit rating, analysis of financial statement, working capital, non-fund based means LCBG, export finance, NPA, credit risk, credit derivatives, significant of documentation, etc. Term loan appraisal, constitution of credit facilities, a type constitution, types of borrower, facility wise and product wise documentation, mortgage, surcharge, types of charge, resolution framework. Resolution framework is a little bit outdated, but still it is there in the question bank, because it came in the wake of COVID-19, but COVID-19 is not totally gone. So maybe it could be there. PSL and government sponsored schemes, credit guarantee schemes, DRI loans, IBA norm on education loan, management of impaired asset, that is IRAC, on lending norms, ratio analysis, cash flow, source of finance, MSME, agri, credit monitoring, project finance, credit rating, pre-shipment, post-shipment credit facilities, PCFC, running account facilities, retail versus corporate loans, Lok Adalat, Debt Recovery Tribunal, SARFAESI, write-off, IBC, CDR, okay, type of mortgage, guidelines under SARFAESI, type of decree, Companies Act, Law of Limitation, type Transfer of Property Act, Deferred Payment Guarantee. There are so many. In general banking, AML, KYC, RBI, Master Circulars, RBI recent amendments, banking regulation, recent developments in financial market, banker customer relationship, NI negotiable instrument, government sponsored schemes, legal banking and important acts will be there. So I hope in a nutshell I have covered it. I just want to tell you the course link, the dedicated course link is only available in our application. You can find it out there. You can just you can go to our YouTube and also find it in description. Even if you don't get it, you can ping us in our numbers. Our numbers are being scrolled uh, below. Okay, so where this under the section of where my videos are being played, there is a live is mentioned. Below that, my number is our team's admin team's number is being passed and ping there. We'll try to assist you because I think you will have so many questions on qualification, whether should you apply or not. We will try to address. Thanking you all for your love, support, and your time. Thank you.